And welcome everyone to Friday Night Football, covering the X-League for GDSFA TV, coming to you live from Progress Park, Auburn, where the big matchup tonight is Auburn District White playing against Lidcombe Waratah Black. That's right. On the ladder, we have Auburn District White on 20 points. Followed just beneath them on 18 points are indeed the opponents tonight, Lidcombe Waratah Black, the reigning X-League champions from last year. Big matchup today in the middle of the pack, or actually a bit higher in the middle of the pack, trying to form their way into the top four. Certainly would help, and challenge even for the X-League. Let's go straight into the team list for tonight. From Auburn District, number 4. Number 4 is Ali Al-Shamlan. Number 13 is Hadi Al-Nakid. Number 10, their captain is Ali Wahid Ali. Number 7 is Qasim Al-Nakib. 17 is Mohammed El-Rish. Number 6 is Abdul El-Rish. Number 18, Modasir Hussain. Number 9 is Abdul Rahman Jabara. Number 8 is Musa Kwala. 21 is Emmanuel Lakule. Number 3 is Ali Maradi. 11 is Adam Naji. 12 is Hassan Naji. 5 is Zach Yagi. And number 1, the experienced goalkeeper of Abdul Qadir Koda, coached by Rami El-Rish, Redwan El-Rish, and managed by G. Ali Bakiri Glue and Ahmed Dandam. For Lidcombe Waratah Black, we have number 26, Favor Akwate. Number 6, Ilju An. Number 7, Chen Gwen Choi. Number 1, and goalkeeper and captain, Hiraki Fujiwara. Number 33, Hessam Hussaini. Number 14, Yongyuk Jung. Number 22, Jin Kim. 21 is Taewan Kim. Number 2, Luke Kwan. 16 is Kyun Jun Lee. Number 4 is Paul Lee. 15 is Matthew Monroe. 41 is Anafadi Abiodun. Number 12 is Jason Starr. Number 9 is Takio Teramoto. Number 5 is Hio Wukbun. 20 is Taeyang Woon. Number 10 is Yong Hak Kim, coached by Yung Suk Jung. Manager is Michael Kush, the president also of Lidcombe, I believe, and Talila Tayafi. And Kelvin Jung does administration for this team, also a notable referee. But not refereeing this match tonight, we have in the centre Michael Paddy. On the lines, we have Sapan Bassett, and on the other line, Mohammed Nusar. Thank you for joining us here on Friday Night Football, where we encourage interactive broadcasting. Let us know what's happening around the grounds. Earlier in this match and on this field, we had Auburn District taking on Holroyd. I'll check my notes here. Auburn District Black taking on Holroyd, I believe, White. That result was, I think, 3-1 in favour of Auburn District. So we have Lidcombe, first use of the ball here. Beautiful night for football. Comfortable 12 degrees. No breeze, no rain. And the referee, Michael Paddy, sound the whistle. Lidcombe Waratah, first use of the ball here on Friday Night Football. It's Lidcombe pushing forward down the left wing. Bit of danger here. Plays in the middle. They're lining up for it. Can he get a cross in? He does now. Floats it in. Auburn District put away strong. Bit messy on the clearance. Back to Lidcombe. Still with Lidcombe. Let's see which team settles down into a groove first. Early in the year, we saw how the Lidcombe play. They like to swing it from side to side, looking for open gaps, bit of cat and mouse. I said to you earlier, they are the reigning champ from 2024. But let us know where you're watching this match, be it somewhere on your lounge room, watching smart TV and YouTube. But please comment on the Facebook page. I read all the comments on the Facebook page. A bit harder for me to see the YouTube page, while also commentating live for you. Auburn trying to get inside the box. Looks across in. Headed away. Both teams with a bit of early danger for the opposition at each end of the field. Looks like to be a tight match as we get toward the back end of the X-League season. We certainly have these two teams, and the earlier match we had the Auburn District Black team. They're all in that 4th, 5th, and 6th position, only a point or two behind 3rd and 4th. As we have Lidcombe back to the keeper, Hiroki Fujiwara. Pushing it forward, nice play. Couldn't quite clear. There's a strong defensive push, only as far as the Lidcombe defense. These teams are warming up to the occasion. Got to find their groove early, get into the rhythm of playing the match. Lidcombe sends it. And a little foul there. Referee picks it up early. They're going to try their side, their favoured left side. Lidcombe Waratah. But they're noted going from side to side, looking for those gaps. Here we go again. And they're following the middle. Well, closes very quickly. Lidcombe tried now. Where they're going with it. Trying to get behind the defence. Couldn't quite get there, but they haven't cleared it properly either. Referee finds a foul. Too much of a push. Lidcombe pushed it back to Hiroki. Sends it to halfway. Skip over. It's going to be Lidcombe in the ball, into the box. Strong tackle. Ref says play fair. Good strong tackle. Expect that from the perennial powerhouse of Auburn District. You don't come to Progress Park, think it's going to be an easy match, that's for sure. Lidcombe more than aware of that. No protest. It's a fair tackle, albeit very strong. Here we go again. Lidcombe unperturbed. Trying to get the ball inside the box. Can't get there. Auburn's turning now to put the pressure on the Lidcombe team. Goes far right. Put the touch on it. Can't get the second one. But he regathers the ball. Right winger. Where's he going with it? Tried to link up. Auburn keeping the possession though. Despite going backwards. They'll swing sides here. From right to left. Over the top. Into the box. And offside. Goes the flag. Just like that. Side to side. End to end. Should make for a very entertaining match. And thanks for joining us here on GDSFA TV. Coming to you live on Friday Night Football from Progress Park in Auburn, the home of Auburn District. Feel free to make a comment. Let us know where you watch this match from. I'll gladly give you a shout out, especially any international viewers. We have a diverse community in our X-League. Players from all around the world. Maybe their friends or family are watching this live. Certainly post a comment on Facebook. I'll give you a shout out. Lidcombe struggling to get it out. Goes the long route down the line. Back to number 6 for Auburn. Abdul Arish. Sends it down to the left wing again. And too long. No breeze to speak of, so they can't blame the wind for carrying the ball. They'll have to get their sights better in line. Twice now. Too long. For their striker up front. Number 11 from Auburn, Adam Naji. Looks like they're doing a bit of work. So far they're going on the flanks, the Auburn team. They've got triple threat. The striker up front. That's Abdul Jabara. Look out for him during the course of the broadcast. Lidcombe now. Trying to turn the corner. Will he be able to? Strong defense. Takes it over for a goal kick. This is quality football. Both ends of the park. as you'd expect from teams fighting it out to get into the top four. Not that the top four means really anything in this first stage of the competition. And I'll be explaining that a little bit later on in the broadcast about the structure for the competition, the group stages, and of course the traditional finals. But Lidcombe sitting back at halfway, waiting for the long ball. There it goes. Over the sideline. Bit of a waste. Once again, Auburn long ball. They need to recorrect their radar. Adjust those distances. We've got Essen goal from Takia. Hi, Noah. It's Noel, N-O-E-L, but I get the message. Thank you very much. Thanks for joining us, Essen goal. Let us know who you're supporting. Lidcombe goes left, the favoured left side. Trying to get inside the box, fleet-footed, but good defence, strong is the Auburn district team. And they win a foul after he loses the ball. Just took out the feet. There's some nifty foot skills here from both teams. Looking to see that entertain us here tonight. Referee just waiting for the player to get up. And the long ball again. None of this playing out from the back. Not so far. The long ball, I favour the long ball. I think it becomes a bit of a lottery. Sure, you're waiting for an error, but to see people cash in on it is entertaining football. Auburn trying to get a square in. There it goes, but sails over the goal line. No threat to the Lidcombe defence and their goalkeeper. We have a few fans here joining us here at Progress Park. The RBBs, they rival the RBBs from Wanderers. You can make noise, lads, make the noise. No, they have nothing, a bit shy. They need something to cheer for. Let's hope a few goals come our way from both sides. Who said go Auburn FC? We have an infiltrator down here coming to enjoy the X-League at Progress Park. Good on you, champion. Coming to join the football. Auburn. That wasn't, I don't think that was a legal throw. Did the ball go behind his head? Anyway, play on. Lidcombe with the ball now. Turns back, looks to link up with one of his teammates. Getting swarmed on by a very energetic Auburn defender. Well, actually, he's an attacking player defending. Can't quite get his number from this far. Other side of the field. The field certainly spread, as expected when Lidcombe have the ball. Here it comes from the left. Where's it going? They're going to play on the two players on the right sideline, down the middle. And behind the goal, defence on the left flank, the favoured left flank, into the box, plays inside, shoots, can't link up. Numbers came storming back for the Auburn defence. I think the better option was the cut back there. He'll learn from that, and so will the defence. They come at him again. Another raid on goal. Down the left flank. Sends it in. Back stick. Oh, how did he miss that in front? He put the head over the crossbar from 1 metre out. Talk about a blooper. I shouldn't harp on it, but he knows it himself. Hands to his head. That should have been a goal. Lovely play. Beautiful, entertaining play from the left flank of the Lidcombe. Ever dangerous. Number 15 for Lidcombe. Matthew Munro. I'm sorry to mention your name. It's a long game, Matt. I'm sure opportunities will come again. You got to cash in on it, because I know you'll be ruining that chance. Here he is again. The free kick. They move it quickly, trying to catch the defence out. Down that left side again. He beats his man, cuts it back. Can't quite get into the box as it's shepherded over the goal line. Oh, he caught his foot. Well done, Lidcombe. It's now corner. Lidcombe load up the box. Here's a chance for redemption for Matty Munro. Haven't missed that. I won't say simple because he missed it, but very, I will say, it should have been an easy head straight down to the box. Sorry to harp on it, Matt. Here's your chance. Left foot kicks, swings in, no, holds his line, keeper comes out, still there, Matty Munro! Matty Munro gets it in with the head, and that's a goal! Matty Munro! Redemption only 1 minute later, good on him. 1-0 here at Progress Park. Matty Munro for Lidcombe Waratahs over Auburn District. That'll sting them now into attack. You can bet on it. This game just became more alive than what it was 30 seconds ago. Matty Munro, isn't that just like poetic, romantic justice for him? Redemption, he scored the goal when he missed a sitter. That's good. He'll clear his head quickly. He'll be running with extra adrenaline now, but so will the Auburn team. They have to come from behind. Bit extra push, referee said play on. Lidcombe gives the ball away. Auburn's now a chance. Here comes a raid on goal. Through ball, sublime ball into the box, just can't quite link up. And just like that, Lidcombe are fully aware of the talents of this Auburn team. They are higher on the ladder than Lidcombe are. Good entertainment here on Friday Night Football. Thank you for joining us here live from Progress Park. Be sure to drop a comment. Let us know you're watching it. The ball goes long. Auburn defense comfortable. Can't get out of that corner yet. There you go, the long route. Links up. And again. Going across the field to the right side. He's open. Trying to stretch the defenses here. The four-man line. Quickly turns 6 as players run back. Good defensive line here. Can they penetrate it? No, they cannot. Lidcombe sends it back to halfway. Their turn. Munro on the ball. Where's he going with it? 22 on the right wing. Doesn't get it. Goes to the left-hand side again. The favoured left. Can he turn the corner? He goes back. Will he beat his man? No. He gives it away. Goal kick. 22, Jin Kim wanted it. On the right-hand flank. We're on a good thing. Stick to it. This is Lidcombe's policy right now. Down that left flank. Coda on the goal kick, on the keeper. Gives the ball over to El Rish. Actually, my apologies. Looks like number 8. Musakala sends it long. Again, it's a bit of a lottery up there. Who's getting it? Auburn do. Where are we going? Left, right, or centre? He loses it. It's Lidcombe. Quick counter. Munro again. Where's he going with it? Pushes it to the left. Left wing isn't there. Now he comes. Playing for possession. Munro tries to look up his Gene. He finds him and it goes over the sideline. Quick throw. Gene, where's he going with it? Tries a little dink over, doesn't reach his man. Over the sideline. Quick play. No slowing down here from both sides. Goes across the field. Can't link up. is back with Lidcombe now. Tried to find Wahid. Lidcombe gives the ball away. It's an attack now. Cross to the right, inside the box. Tried to find the balance. Control the ball, but away from the goal. Sends it back. Shots on! Oh! Goal! Auburn District counter with a magical pass inside and deflected chip over the outstretched hands of the goalkeeper for Lidcombe, Hiroki Fujiwara. And just like that, we have parity here. 1-0 at Progress Park. I said it would be entertaining, and it sure is. And it's only been the best part of 15 minutes or so. And just like that, Auburn District sting back. Keeping that. I'm just about to say that I think Lidcombe getting the better of this match. But no. Auburn District have different ideas. The ebbs and flows of the X-League, ladies and gentlemen, when you've got two pretty much evenly matched teams. And Lidcombe will try and come back. Couldn't link up with Munro, he tried to. Push in, ref said play on. Oh, I thought maybe could have called that. Play on, no advantage. Then the left. Squares across. That was Wahid on the 10, then the left. Comes to the ball. Sends it long. Referee says, free kick. Too much testosterone. Wahid. Thanks for joining us here on GSFA TV. Playing for just on 18 minutes. We have 2 goals, 1 at each end of the field. 2 very good goals at that. Matty Munro, number 15, misses a sitter. But only 1 minute later, on a head that is, he comes back on a corner and heads the ball past the outstretched hands of Abdul Kadir. And just a minute or so ago, Auburn sting back down the right, turns inside, low flat ball, and beats the keeper into the back of the net. Munro now, testing, turns, can't control, finds a foul. Albeit a light one, but referee says foul nonetheless. Not much of a protest from the Auburn lads. Number 12 for Lidcombe plays the ball across. Jason Starr. Again, the favoured left into the box. Could be dangerous. Oh, Auburn gets a foot onto it. Sends it sailing over the back for a corner. Corners are very dangerous. That's how they scored the first goal, Lidcombe. Matty Starr found redemption. Will he find the back of the net again? They load up numbers in the box. Both teams do. Interesting, Auburn leave 2 men back at halfway. Sure sign they want to get the ball out quickly and counter. Left foot sends it floating in. Inside the box, here comes the shot. Deflected. 17 for Auburn, sends it long to no one out there. Straight to the keeper. That was Muhammad El Rish. I believe he is the son of the chairman of the association. Maybe Steve can post a comment and confirm that for me. Straight to the keeper again. Essen Gold makes comment. Yes, the Elrich family versus Lidcombe Waratah. It's like that. If it's not the Elrich family, it's cousins. At the foundation of a strong club here at Auburn District. Care to make a comment? Please do so. I'll gladly shout it out for you. Where you watch this match from? The comfort of your smart television? Somewhere else in Australia? Let us know. I'll give that shout out. Let us know players you should be looking out for. If you can give the name of that ball, the person on the ball now, the left wing, he's having a wonderful game. He gets fouled. about 30 metres out. Is that far enough or close enough for a shot at goal? I think we'll give it a crack. The keeper isn't the tallest, so a ball just under the crossbar might just get it. Auburn with the four-man war. Referee marches back their 10. Calls them back. Can't see who's taking this, but I'm sure it'll be good. Nice, the goal! Near post, beats the wall. That was calling on a beautiful strike. And well kept out. Had to do well there, keeper. Coming across, he beat the wall on that one. This is the X-League for the Ground Association, our flagship competition. And we're seeing great entertainment here tonight as Auburn trying to clear. Lidcombe putting the press on. High press. Give me your predictions. How many goals will be scored? We've had 2 in 18 minutes. I'll give a prediction. 3 more goals. That's what I'll say. 3 more goals in this match. Don't tell me who. I'm just saying 3 more goals. That makes it a total of 2 shot. Oh, look at that. Turned quickly, fired the gun. Bullet shot past the right post. And we had a score update. Auburn FC, white 2 over Hollywood Rangers. Is that black or white?
White.
White, 2-0. Any more scores from around the ground? Please post them. Glad to give them a shout out. Long ball again. I really enjoy none of this playing from the back. To me, it's just slow the play down and put your team under unnecessary risks. Of course, coaches may disagree, but I like seeing goals from the long ball. That left wing again. He gets fouled up. And the referee says, enough of that. That's twice in a row. Yellow card. As the grandstands start to fill here at Progress Park. Good to see. Great weather. With your jacket on, rug up and watch some really good football. Sure, you can watch it in your smart television at home, but can't beat being down here. Jason Starr goes to the left side again. Can't beat the man, the defensive line, the yellow wall. Long ball. Straight to the opposite keeper, the other end. Ali Shamlan. They keep trying to keep possession, they do. They're going to swing it across to the right. From left, straight to the right. Stretching the defenses, they'll be quick here. Trying to find a seam. Has Jin on the ball. Back to Star. Across the field. Bit of cat and mouse here. That's very unlike Lidcombe. A soft pass to the middle defender. And Auburn, will they make them pay? Through ball, behind the line, into the box, defense is there. Pulls it to the side. And clears. Down the field. Just like that, both teams can put the blowtorch on the opposition defenses. Makes for great viewing. Have a comment from Huss121, the referee of the Cotton Cup match from last Wednesday. Given that the matter's going before the judiciary on Monday, I'll refrain from saying anything. But nice try, Huss. Other than it was a fantastic match up until the 79th minute. Referee laying down the law. They can make a substitution. I think their left wing, that fleet-footed young one there, well, I don't know if he's young, but definitely fleet-footed. He's having an amazing game in the left wing. I think he's come off, could be injured after that foul. Lidcombe on the edge of the box. Just be a high floater. Referee calls him in. Oh, it's not. It's low. Flat. Easily dispensed with. Tries it again. Rejected by the Yellow War of Auburn District as they creep down the field. Star sends it back to the left. Auburn holds the defensive line. Still in the ball. In range for a shot. Puts it through the left. Inside the box, but cleared away. They're trying to work those seams as the typical of the Lidcombe team. Talented footwork. Auburn holding back. Munro on the ball, on the right flank. Turns it back in. Where's he going with it? Looking for options. To Gin. Turns. Finds down the line. There it goes. Munro. Oh, turns again. Good defense. Well done. Good quality football. Both ends of the park. Oh, strong defense. Back again. Sends it. Looks for 1-2. Munro on the ball. Turn to the center. Looks to the left. Down that back down the center. But can't beat the log jam of players of yellow shirts in the center of the goalmouth area. Gin squares it in to the heading. Head again. Keeper straight to his hands. Good play. Nifty play. Both teams putting on a display here. Nice clinic. It's 1-1. 1-1 both ends of the field. We've seen goals and high quality football. Thanks for joining us here on GDSFA TV Friday Night Football. You're watching Granville's finest, the X-League. Lidcombe Waratah Black, reigning champions from 2024, taking on Auburn District White, who sit one place higher than them on the ladder. I believe 5th and 6th. Hussein Halleck says Auburn will win by 3. Big call. Let's watch that one in about an hour's time. Feel free to post your comment, predictions, play look out for. I'll be discussing a little later on the broadcast how the player of the year is calculated and when that will be announced. Back to Jason Starr, who sends it back to keeper Fujiwara. To Jin. Links up, goes too long. Yeah, just too long. Good thought, just couldn't quite execute to Jin on the wing. Bit of a shoulder, ref says play on. Fair. Goes across to the right wing. What can I do with it here? Goes inside. Defended well. There's been some really good scrounging defense on both sides as Lidcombe goes on the left-hand side again. Will he take him on? He does. Can he turn? He gets inside the box. Cuts it back. Oh, defense. Keeper gets it. Wasn't the best cutback ball there. Need the link up. Had players waiting for it in the middle. Defense will be that long kick again. Good to see. But the ball goes to Auburn now. Sends it to the left. In that corner. How good's his kick? Nice kick. Across the face of goal. And over for a goal kick. A little bit too much heat on that ball. Couldn't link up with his players. But a strong foot from the sideline. Lidcombe quickly. Fujiwara sends the ball out. Plays on the right wing. There it is. Jin. What's he doing with it? Sorry, not Jin. Kim, I mean. Jin is 22. Kim 21. And 18. He's not on my team sheet. I think it was 18. Come back to him. Is that 18 or 16? 16, sorry. Lee. Hyung Jung Lee. Auburn. Can't get the ball away. Oh, you think they get it back though. Crosses over halfway. Goes to the right. Keen link up. Defensively, strong. Lidcombe strong. Taking the ball out. Down the line. Sent it back in the middle. Still in the middle with Jin. Referee called the foul. No advantage. Auburn had to sit back and wait. Inviting Lidcombe into their half. Got to be careful when you do that. Technically very strong, this Lidcombe black team. Goes for goals over everyone and gives away a goal kick. And the referee, Michael Paddy, points to the corner of the 6-yard box. Again, thanks for joining us here on GSFA TV. Beautiful weather, comfortable 12 degrees, very little breeze, no dew on the pitch, no slipping around. It's allowing for quality football here at Progress Park. And we have quite a few fans in the stands. And by the clubhouse, they've even got a flame going. Putting a log on the fire. Good on them. Roast some chestnuts for me, which is... Okay, Auburn sends the ball long. Links up. Can he beat his man? Stubb comes across. Into the box. Can't get inside. He tries. He links up. Where's he going with it? Turns, faces off, and cuts it in. Keeper hands the ball over and around the post. Good, determined, dogged effort there by the Auburn boys. Nice handiwork from the keeper. Gives away a corner as Auburn send numbers up. Further joining us, Lidcombe did score their goal from a headed ball. Nice curler. That was Matty Munro, who missed one only a minute earlier. So good, he had redemption. Let's see what Auburn can do. It's scary. Oh, bicycle attempt. Bit of a circus trick, still with the ball. Still with the ball, and then loses it. No, back again. And goes wide to open space. But only as far as Lidcombe. Left flank, the dangers. Sent it back in the middle. Gives the ball away. Numbers. Auburn have numbers going forward here. Need to be quick. Referee calls it. Foul. The defensive line of Lidcombe. They're established on the 18-yard box. It's a floater inside behind the wall. Can't link up, but they're still on the ball. Auburn looking for options. Will he turn around? Oh, fools him there. Gets a shot. Oh, didn't get the lift he needed. Plays waiting for it in the middle. But he did secure a corner. The next best thing. numbers. This should be a high floater. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 players coming towards the ball. No. Short one. First time. Sets himself. Can't get a shot off. Weak attempt. There's a hard one from there. They're spectacular to come off. Especially those first time shots. But it's a bit hard on the surface, a little bumpy. You can be made to look the fool if it gets a bad bounce and it goes over your foot. And the red defense came out, preventing any shot from that short corner. Lidcombe has the ball now. 36 minutes have been played in a bit. In a very entertaining match. It's a couple of weeks in a row now with some really good football. Last week had a grandstand finish where top of the table clash, Waratah and Auburn FC. And Auburn FC came away the victors. Currently king of the castle of the X-League ladder. Closely followed by, well, of course, Waratah and Pando. Then you've got the two Auburn teams. One playing now. The one played before this match. One beating Holroyd. And there's Lidcombe. There's your top 5. With 5 rounds to go, or 4 rounds to go. Sorry, 3 rounds to go. This is round 12 after today. And any catch-up matches that may be scheduled. So, big results at hand tonight and next week. But we'll talk about that later on. Lidcombe with the ball. Working that left-hand side again. He's brought them great results. Can he turn the corner? Comes back inside. Lidcombe loading up on the edge. Jin comes back, 22, gets the ball. No, strong defense. Sends it back. Both teams scramble well. They're very strong. You've got to do well to beat the defense of both teams here. And a pass like that from Jason Starr isn't going to do it. And it trickles over the goal line. So let me tell you how the final system is going to work this year. 15 teams plus the bye. Everyone will play each other just the once. And the team with the most points after playing 15 rounds will be awarded minor premiership and Australia's oldest trophy, the Challenge Shield. Then the draw will be split into 2, top half, bottom half. And the top half will be again split into 2. Group A and Group B. Group A will have all the seeded even numbers, 2, 4, 6, and 8. And Group B, odd numbers 1, 3, 5, and 7. And they'll play each other once, like the World Cup style. And the top 2 teams will go into the finals as Auburn try to work the box here. Still inside, and referee adjudicates gone out. So then the two highest placed teams in Group A and Group B will then play a traditional 4-team finals where the 2 top teams will play each other off. Winner goes to the grand final, and the loser plays the winners of 3rd versus 4th. Traditional final system. So still every team, whether you're first or last, is in this competition. Maybe not for the Challenge Shield, but certainly for the X-League 1 trophy. And the bottom half of draw will do exactly the same thing. 2 groups, odd numbers, even numbers, play each other once in a group stage before playing a traditional final series. And that will determine the winner of X2 as Auburn look to go forward. A lot of defenders there in red. And they get the ball. Too much pulling of the shirt. Foul. Now those who are watching the social media of the Granville Association will see that this week you would have seen the Golden Boot update. We have Auburn FC, Jahan Balut with 27, amazing. 27 goals from 10 or 11 matches. He's averaging almost 3 goals per match. Amazing. The next best is Bradley Sabunda, I think 13 goals or 12 from Waratah, and a whole bunch of plays, including a few playing tonight with 7, 8, and 9. That'll be updated every couple of weeks. Look out for that. And the goals will count all the way into the last match of the group stage. As Lidcombe are allowed to go side to side as Auburn District are sitting back here. It's working for them so far, but who knows what may happen. Obviously, Auburn have a lot of faith and confidence in their defensive line. You'll have also seen on Wednesday night the post for the Fred Barlow Medal. Fred Barlow, of course, the founder of the association back in 1900. We honoured him 5 years ago with the X-League Best Player of the Association. And how do you win that? Every X-League match, the referees award 3 2-and-1 points. They are collated at the end of the season. And the person with the player with the most points wins the Fred Barlow Medal, awarded on the presentation night, our presentation dinner night, sometime in October. And unsurprisingly, Balut from Auburn FC has 18 points. I think 6 points clear of the next players. Again, a couple of players are playing here tonight. You can see those on our Facebook pages, and they'll be updated every couple of weeks. Long ball goes in. Keeper, not sure. Defensive line strong. Jing couldn't link up with his teammate. Here we go again. Lidcombe inside the box. Munro, what do we do with it? Cuts it back. Shots in. Oh, straight to the keeper. Strong shot. You would think a metre either side, and there was some real trouble. John Cut Kim. Lovely strike on the ball. Clean. Turnaround, clean strike. Keeper for Auburn, Abdul Qadir Koda. He was happy that hit him straight in the breadbasket. Again, Munro can't get to this one as it goes over the goal line. Barely a minute and a half to play. And despite having 2 goals in 18 minutes, he's been goalless since then, but not for one of trying, with some excellent football, very entertaining. And thanks for you joining us here tonight. Let's see a few more comments from Essengol in Turkey. I've read that one already, sorry. No more comments. Feel free to post who do you think is currently favoured to win the 3 points for the Fred Barlow Medal. Referee, easy foul given away. Adjudicates that one in favour of Auburn. Both teams would love to fill the ball to the back of the net and put the sting on the opposition just before half-time. Possibly the last play of the half. Auburn going to load up the box. 2-man wall, walk back the mandatory 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plays on the edge of the box. Bit far to go for goal. Expect this one from number 11 to float it. Adam Naji. He goes for goal. But somewhat optimistic, straight past the left post. And the referee calls halftime here at Progress Park with the scores parity. 1 to Auburn District and 1 to Lidcombe Waratah. I'll be back in 10 minutes. Thanks for joining us here. Looking forward to seeing you back for the second half in 10. Gotta go. Gotta go. They're about to start. I'll talk to you afterwards. Okay. And we're back here at Progress Park for the second half of this wonderfully entertaining match. We have in the yellow team, Auburn District White playing at home against Lidcombe Waratah Black. The score's 1-1, and we're kicking off the second half. Auburn have first use of the ball. Thanks for joining us here. If you've just joined us, you missed out a fantastic first half. 2 great goals the first 18 minutes and non-stop action. I expect to see much the same. Some good foot skills as Auburn now trying to establish themselves. Referee let them play. Try to square it in, but the defensive line is there. They're comfortable with the ball. And easy ball over for the goal kick. Message from Juan Bernaza. Matthew Munro is the best. Well, 1 minute before he scored, you weren't saying that, but he had redemption with a fantastic header to bring parity to this match. And I'm glad for him. To miss a sitter like that would have played him for a long time. And they go down the right-hand side. The left-hand side was deadly for the Lidcombe. They were killing it down there. Lots of pressure on the Auburn defensive line. Auburn sends that across. And what's that? Is that a goal? What? Is that a goal? That's a goal. That's Lidcombe with a goal. Caught me off guard. What the hell is that from outside the box? Fantastic play. I'm looking at my phone, checking the replay. Over the keeper, the back net. Fantastic. Wow. I apologize for not being on the ball. Excuse the pun on that one. But that was a lovely strike. I'm not even sure who scored it. Caught me totally off guard. Well, Lidcombe. And again, into the box, shoots as Jin. Tried a cute little curler. He just didn't curl enough. Koda put the ball, hand on it, pushed the ball outside the left post. His left post. Well, within minutes, Lidcombe go to the lead, and Auburn feel the sting of the Lidcombe Waratah boys, the reigning champions. Slow start to the season, but they really pick up their game in the last few weeks, and they're committed to defending their championship. And over the next few weeks, some very interesting results and adjudications. And they could find themselves, either one of these teams, holding up the Challenge Shield. But more about that in the weeks to come. Right now, Lidcombe go forward again. Numbers up front, 5 in the line, 6 in the line, across the pitch. Across the face of goal. And they're trying to keep it in. Ref says play on. Auburn clean out. Only as far as a Lidcombe player again. The referee let him play, go into the box. Shots on. Auburn clear. Under all sorts of pressure. And how quickly they can respond. Lidcombe defensive line taking care of business at the back and up front. The ball sent over the sideline. Is there an injury on the pitch? Oh, yes, there is. Back there in the 6-yard box. Play it down. Good sportsmanship. I must say, the match earlier, where Auburn defeated Holroyd, Auburn District that is, the player was down inside the box, but Auburn had the ball, Holroyd had the ball, and Auburn's calling for the player to go out. for the ball to go out. But they're attacking literally on the edge of the box. It's and they're behind. It'd be a serious sporting gesture, but if they were to stop play there. But equally, you can totally understand why they continued playing. That's a hard one for a referee. He'd been yelled at to stop the play. Players have been yelled at to kick the ball out, and Horry just wanted to play on. So it's a difficult situation. For me, I think Horry were fully entitled to continue and try to score, even though a player was down, because the player was down inside the box. That's hard. I know. And you see that week in, week out. Jem Beverben has a comment. I'm afraid I don't speak Turkish, but I see Vahid. Vahid Abi's Vizim Mak Chak Chak. What does that mean? Someone translate for me, please. If you speak Turkish, translate, post it. Let me know what these comments are. But thank you, Bourbon, for commenting. Player walks over the goal line, and on comes a substitution for the Auburn team. Still plenty of time in this match as Auburn does the sporting gesture, throw the ball back to the keeper, Fujiwara. The play is reset, and we are off and running again in this fantastic match. Keep an eye out for play of the match. 3, 2, and 1 points at the moment. Number 4 for Lidcombe is left wing, having a blinder, Paul Lee. And the goal scorers for both teams. Here we go again, trying to clear out. Auburn trying to catch Lidcombe with the pants down. Playing out from the back. From the right to the left, that's what Lidcombe like to do. Trying to find the seams in the defense, and there it is. They mess around with it. Good hustle, swarming by the Auburn lads in yellow. Beats him again. Can he turn the corner? He's trying hard, needs help though. 2 coming on him now. Gets the throw in. Yes, he gets the throw in. Good effort from number 18 from Auburn. Maybe it's not 18, must be 10. I think it is 18. Mudassir Hussain. Well, pretty close. Foul throw. Calls it. Didn't take the ball behind the back of his head. That was more of a drop in, not a throw in. Referee's pulled up. Rightly so. Teramoto. Get the throw. Good defense. Foot comes out for number 13 for the Auburn team. Hadi Al-Nakib. Long throw by Paul Lee. Referee calls it. Too much push. Takes down the Auburn player. Auburn will set here. Close enough to put in a floating ball behind the wall. Or sorry, behind the defensive line. They load up with players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 yellow shirts. It's a log jam there. Number 6, Abdul El Reis puts in a floater. Back stick. Too much though. Bicycle kick, sends the ball over the goal line. Right thought, not the right execution. In the first half, the left-hand flank of the Lidcombe team was just having a field day. Number 4, Paul Lee. And number 7, Cheng Guang Choi. Let's see how they perform this. Oh, mistake! Shots on! Keeper Fujiwara had to make up for an error there. He'd be counting his blessings. The shot was straight at him. That's unfamiliar territory, those sort of errors. Auburn feeling as Abdullah Reese comes in. Left foot swinging in. Plays inside the box, waiting for it. Lots of red there too. They'll do well. He can't get over the wall. Lidcombe now counter. Oh, number 10. Turns inside the box, inside the box, inside the box. Shoots across the face of goal. Oh, defensively. He should have taken the shot, number 10. He was inside the box. John Kim unselfishly put the ball across the face of goal to his teammate, only to have a foot of the Auburn District defender stick out, deflecting it away. Talent at both ends of the field. Desperate defense from the Auburn District team. Scrambling well. And still the score remains, it doesn't remain 1-0, 1-1. It's 2-1 after that floating goal in the first minute of the second half by Lidcombe. They shoot, can't breach the defensive line. And now Auburn's chance to come back quickly. Comes inside, lines up, plays there in what numbers? Goes himself and plays there in numbers. Didn't get the connection there, number 11 from Auburn. Adam Nagy, he'd be disappointed with himself in that shot. He expects better of himself and has performed better. Not just in this match, but through much of the season. Fujiwara decides to play from the back. Links up. Oh, again, Auburn turn. A mistake. Shots on. Over and wide. That's twice uncustomary mistakes by the Lidcombe Waratah black team. Fujiwara quickly sends the ball. He sends it down the line. Links up. Left wing. Miss space. Choi turns inside. Oh, he couldn't get his foot around that ball. And it sails over the sideline, let alone the goal line. Got a comment on our YouTube page from Yi Gi. Colour clash with the keeper and the ref. They're both wearing electric pink and pastel pink. Oh, I think it can make a difference. One standing in front of the goal net. Meanwhile, keeper Coda, Abdul Coda picks the ball at the Auburn end. Sends it long. Let's see. High and long. That brings rain. No, we don't want rain. Headed strongly back. Lidcombe on the attack. Ball's in the air. Need control. Still bouncing around. Still bouncing around. Who's got it? Auburn with it. Brings it down. Plays it wide. And long. Meanwhile, Lidcombe says, hang on a minute. We'll try that ourselves. He's hustling. Two teams hustling so well. Both sides, in attack and defense. Lee can go from right, probably go back to the left. No, he tricks him. Goes to the keeper, Fujiwara. Pushes out to Jin, out to Kim on the right. Loses it. Auburn, these plays, goes long. He saw the keeper off his line. Good idea. The execution wasn't there. Would have been interesting to see if he had a bit of lift off and heading toward the goal, under the goal crossbar, what would have happened there. Both keepers from both ends of the field aren't necessarily tall, nimble, but not tall, so those balls that require a reach have proved to be very difficult. As we saw, and Matty Munro headed the ball from the corner over the outstretched hands of Abdul Qadir Kodar in goals. Followed by a A wonderful celebration, as it should be. Any goals at this level should be celebrated. The X-League is the flagship competition of the GDFA. Lidcombe struggling to get the ball out here. Auburn now pressing. Haven't done this all match. Fujiwara sends it out. Lee goes long and over. Good pressure by Auburn. Game plans changed all of a sudden. No more sitting back, they're coming forward. Okay, here we go in the corner. And Lidcombe shepherds the ball over the sideline for a throw. We have comment from Rob. Auburn FC Black would have lost last week to Waratah had they not decided to take off the Waratah first choice keeper's head. Don't know about that. That was a very entertaining match last week. Very good match. And some good goals. Of course, the Golden Boot leader scored a hat-trick in that match. Oh no! What's going on here? Great save! A cut back, caught everyone off guard, including the Auburn player. Let me get a number for you. He didn't set himself with a mere push rather than a strike. The keeper really had to stretch out, get his left hand onto that one, pushed it past. Just enough around the post. Auburn, this high press is very good. Let's see what happens here. Naji sends it high, floating, back stick. Still there, keeper bounces and picks it up. Auburn has changed gears from 4th to 5th, putting the acid on. Another comment from Rob. Joseph Yacoub, his keeper, has been the best keeper this season in the X-League. You know, that's not a bad comment. And of course, the Golden Glove Award will be awarded at the association dinner. The Billy Henderson Golden Glove Award, Billy Henderson, the second oldest Socceroo, still alive at 96. Played for Australia, played for Granville Waratah, Granville Magpies, and even spent 1 year at Granville Cupies. And that is awarded by all the coaches. They give a nomination for the best goalkeeper. And you might be right, Rob. Joseph Yacoub is a very good goalkeeper. We'll be looking out for that one sometime in October. But I still don't think it would have made that much of a difference last week. Back here we've got Waratah. The black team taking on Auburn, goes long to keep a Coda. This one's not going over his head. They're striking from the right. It's amazing. The first half, it was all down the left for Lidcombe. This second half, it's all down the right. But the whole new game plan's changed. Auburn are really pressing high. No more sitting back. Starting to worry they're coming from behind here. It's probably a good plan, good strategy. I'm not sure how many players they've got on the bench, but they'll keep rolling them through if the players get tired. As that ball goes... Oh, referee says offside anyway. Thanks for your comments, Rob. Great to have you watching the broadcast. Anyone else got a comment? More importantly, especially for this game, let us know who you think is currently player of the match. Who's in contention? And a score prediction. When the score was 1-1, I said 3 more goals would be scored. We've had 1. Will there be 2 more goals? With barely 25 minutes to play and a bit. Substitutions over there on the far side. Lidcombe coming on. Can't see a number from this side of the field, but no doubt in the course of the broadcast I'll be letting you know. Fujiwara sends it to the left. As I said, the left side was deadly in the first half. Been quiet. Or been made to quiet down by the Auburn high press. Is that a foul throw? He got pinged for it early in the match. But not putting the ball behind the back of his head. More of a push in rather than a throw in. AR says play on. Lidcombe, Paul Lee, gives it to number 6. Arnold Jew, been having a good, strong defensive game. Excuse me. Number 2 had a great game in the left wing first half. That's who it was. I recognise his stature. He's a short player, but very nifty. Nimble on his feet, nifty with his feet, and with the ball. Offside! And number 2 for Lidcombe is Luke Kwan. He was a real danger player in the first half. Lidcombe will be looking to use him, I hope. I enjoyed watching him play that first half. Down the left side. They're getting more traction down the right, but here we go. 2 players now on the Lidcombe left. Where are we going with it? To the left. Back inside. Decoy. To the right, no. Down the middle. Foul. Clipped his heels. Lidcombe turned to defend now. He's been like that back and forward very quickly. It's a fast-paced match. Very exciting for everyone down here at Progress Park. And I hope you're enjoying it too in TV land, our broadcast. Long ball does not clear the defensive line of the Waratahs. Lidcombe trying to get inside the box. Matty Munro clears it down the line. Appeals for a foul. Referee says, play on. Nothing doing there. If you have some results from around the ground, please give us a post a comment, let us know, we'll give it a shout out. Always keen to see what's happening around the grounds. Prior to this match, we had the Auburn black team playing Holroyd. They got up 3-1. Strong match, entertaining match here. No controversy. Michael Paddy in the middle is having a great game. Another well-respected referee. Oh, Auburn defense swarm, but too much. Gives away the foul. Referee said, drop that ball or I'll give you a yellow card. No delay in the game. I can understand why. Lidcombe try to go move quickly and try to catch their opposition defenses asleep. And they try and pick their seams. They're leading here 2-1. Progress Park with 22 minutes to play. Oh, referee wants to see his number. Which play is he calling to? Anyway, goes on. Long ball. Auburn headed back to the centre. Only as far as, well, their own teammate. Here he goes. Oh, that's got to be a foul. No, play on. Play the advantage, that's why. Right wing. Can't control it. Over the sideline. A double-handed grab there by the Auburn player. But he stayed on his feet. The Lidcombe player took the ball away. Referee said, play on. Good refereeing, Michael. Lidcombe trying to push through the yellow line. Can't do it. The goal was scored by going over the top. Chung goes inside the box. Got the face to goal. Shot! Goal! Lidcombe Waratah! Beautiful play! Subdued celebration, but a wonderfully well-structured goal. Cutting back to the penalty spot where a Lidcombe player, whose name I don't quite have, give me his number. Let me see who it was. As we go to the replay. Number 10. Number 10. That's Jong Hak Kim. Well played. Beautiful goal. Measured. He didn't smack the leather off the ball. He just measured his stroke along the carpet, beat the outstretched leg of Coda in goals. That's 3-1 now. Oh, look. No mistake there as the ball headed back, ironically, by Matty Munro. Auburn now. I said there'd be 3 goals. We've had 2. What's this? Straight into the breadbasket. Number 10. Give it a hit from Auburn. Captain Wahid Ali. Working hard up front. But they can't penetrate. How much time we got left? 20 minutes. There's more goals than this. I said 3. Mate, there may even be 4. I'd like to see Auburn score it. Let's have a grandstand finish. Excellent entertainment. Thanks for joining us here. Arda Jean says 2-0. Auburn, White over Holroyd. Yes, I mentioned it earlier. Thanks for that one. 2-0. Auburn SC White defeated Holroyd Rangers in the earlier match. Not here. The earlier match here was Auburn District. Black defeated Holroyd. So a tough night for Holroyd. Ahmed Shandab. Give a shout out to the last slice, Olympic Park. Well, I just did, but I tell you what, we need sponsors on our broadcast. If you want the last slice replay, and I'll gladly shout it out multiple times in a broadcast. So contact the front office, post a comment on the page as Auburn take the ball into the box. Turning, trying to turn the corner here. We'll try, defended well, but still there and taken over the sideline. So yeah, contact the front office or post a message on our Facebook page and I will personally respond if you're serious about being a sponsor. We'd love to have sponsors of our replays or even the entire X League. So there you go, Ahmed. I gave you a freebie. It's your turn to reciprocate. The last slice. I'm assuming that's pizza, of course. Ball goes long and over the sideline. All of a sudden, I'm just starting to sense that the Auburn attack is starting to deflate. They shouldn't. They can easily put 2 on. Had a couple of their strikes been a metre or 2 wide of the keeper, they'd be leading. But playing high press takes it out of you. They have their reserves. They can keep the machine rolling. Look for the ball into the middle. Strong defense, Gin. Oh, I think I got a touch on that one. That could be a corner. Yes, it is a corner. Number 16. Lee, sorry. He got a tip on that. Auburn. Practically everyone is in or on the edge of the box except for 2 players. This is serious stuff. Edge of the seat. Back stick. Heads in. Can't get inside properly. Still there though. Cleared away by Lidcombe. It's a real traffic jam. It's hard to score when you're going low. As we saw Matty Munro in the first half. Goes over the defence. Over the traffic jam. Into the side and back netting. Lidcombe now. Trying to take it to 4. Inside the box. Turns. Left foot strike. Defenders, right foot strike, saved by Kona. And his foes, Lidcombe, shots in, over the crossbar. Entertaining football at both ends of the pitch. Lidcombe, not content to sit back and protect the lead. They want more. Goal differences, golden boot, it all makes a difference come the end of the season. Ahmed Shandev says, Arcs, hang on a minute, shot by Auburn, goal kick. Arcs Diva reached a sponsor the X-League. He's loaded. Come on, loaded. He gives to the poor. He's a humanitarian at heart. Steve Reese, of course, ladies and gentlemen, the chairman of the association. He works well, works very hard. He earns his honorarium. Let's go, Lidcombe. Open space now as Auburn press leaves holes. Hustled. Play on. Wahid not happy. Can he get behind defense? He does. Oh, offside. Up goes the flag. The threat is nullified. "15 minutes of play.
15 minutes to go.
It's a beautiful night here. Barely a breeze. You can see it in the trees. Nothing's happening over there in the background. Brisk, fresh, some great football. Fujiwara takes the ball comfortably, looks up, instead decides to send it to Lee. Where's he going with it? To the left wing. That's number 2. He's playing a fantastic game. Luke Kwan, but he loses it then. Put the mocker on him. Wahid can't pierce the defensive line, the red wall of Lidcombe Waratah. Try as they may. And they keep coming on the right. Long shot over the crossbar from 30 metres. They'll go down swinging if they're going to go down. Auburn District. It's not in their DNA to give up. And they'll be feeling this sting. But they're playing the reigning champions of the X-League. The Lidcombe team is proud of that fact. Wahid, get the rebound ball inside the box. Where's he going with it? Turns, gives inside, play on, offside. Number 18, he knows it too. Mudassir Hussain. Wasn't by much, but it was the correct call. It makes him feel better. His shot went wide anyway. Lidcombe gets a fortunate deflection. Referee says foul back here. They'll play quick and probably go left. Luke Kwan, he certainly caught the eye of the referee in the first half. I would have banked on him scoring again. Scoring in the second half, it had continued. But he's been subdued. They've gone more down the right-hand side. The Lidcombe team, as you see right now, sends it long and over the crossbar. Lightning doesn't strike twice here, young man. Done it the first time within 30 seconds of the second half. Caught everyone off guard, including me. And the goalkeeper. Very cheeky kick, but with clinical precision over all defense, over the outreached hand of the keeper into the backside netting. Auburn, offside, right in front of us. At referee Mohammed Musa, or assistant referee. On the other side, we have Sapan Bastet, and in the middle, Michael Paddy having a very good game, confident game. Wahid sends it to the left. Auburn sending plays forward. Oh, he's on, I think. Can keep inside. He tries. He tried only to get a touch on, but Lidcombe regather the ball. Still trying. Now it's Lidcombe's turn. Plays forward. Plays forward still. Oh, taken down. Referee pulls out a card. It's a yellow. Fair enough. No dispute, no controversy. He was away and he was on goal. Moe dances. Shout out to Mum in the crowd. What's your mum's name? I'll give her a shout out. Mahmoud Dandan. Where's Mahmoud Dandan? No one's putting their hand up, brother. But welcome. As we have Lidcombe, 33, 34 metres. Oh, it's deflected. Easy pickings for the keeper. Again, didn't try to strike the leather off the ball. Just a measured shot, recognising the keeper isn't that tall. If you get it just under the crossbar, that's going in, or at least making it awfully difficult for the keeper, at both ends of the field for that matter. Now Lidcombe load up in the box too. 6 players there. High, floating. Turns it back inside. Trouble there. Trouble. Auburn clear. Only as far as a volley, but sends it wide to the Lidcombe. I think 22, Kim. No, it's number 16 from Lidcombe. That would be Lee. I've mistaken him before. My apologies. Oh, referee. Auburn were away. They had 5 on 3, but they clipped the heels, and despite a few howls of protest, they recognised they had. Lidcombe go left now. Time starting to march on. We're into the 80s. Again, I'm not favouring a team when I say this. I'm favouring entertainment. I'd like to see Auburn score a goal, set up a grandstand finish. Of course, all the Auburn district fans would like to dispute that. So you can see that the Auburn defence aren't doing the high press, but with the ball at their feet, they're running like gazelles. Here we go. Oh, couldn't get the connection. 17 for Auburn District. Muhammad El Rish, the son of Steve El Rish, actually. Didn't quite, he's a young lion coming through. Couldn't quite get the connection he needed there. He knows it. At 23 metres out. A fine strike, a good connection. Would have put Fujiwara under a lot of pressure. Lidcombe taking it down the left flank. Being quiet down here. Luke Kwan on the ball. He's on. Oh, no, he's not. Flag goes up. Lidcombe certainly are protecting the lead and just countering. Ball inside the box. Oh, bicycle over the top. Head, but where's it going? Can't clean in the middle. Shot. Oh, just left over the crossbar. Lovely volley by Wahid, the captain. They're trying. They're throwing everything but the kitchen sink at this Lidcombe defence, but they won't breach in the second half. If you just joined us on GSFA TV, 3-1, 1-0 at half-time. But 2 very good goals from Lidcombe in the second half as they come down the right flank. Strong tackle, Auburn. Auburn have had their chances. They've hit the goalkeeper multiple times. And that is another offside. Now 6 minutes to go. Lidcombe are happy to sit deep now. 4 and 5 or 4 and 2 in front. Defensively strong. Auburn sending more plays forward. Here we have it, down the left. Needs help though. turns. Can't beat his man. He does, though. Inside the box. And earned himself, a goal kick. They claimed the corner. That's some strong defence there. Credit goes to the Lidcombe Waratah defensive line. It's pretty hard to keep out this Auburn district team in the yellow. But they've done so admirably in the second half and basically most of the first half. Oh, here we go. Cheeky once again. Seemed so casual, didn't it? Ball over the top. Lidcombe looking deflated. Auburn looking deflated. They've spent a lot of energy with his high press, running down the ball. With the ball at their feet, they're like lions. But those tired legs are just walking back now. Lidcombe don't need to score. They're ahead. They know it. And so do Auburn. Oh, gave away a corner. Lidcombe only have one or two really working the box close up. Far post. Back stick. Okay, Auburn, what can they do here? Late drama, he turns. Pushes, shouldering, all legal. No, referee says too much. Free kick. Oh, player back, injured. Lidcombe player back on the goal line at the other end of the field. And the referee tends to that player up front. We have practically everyone coming forward here. Referee take the ball back to the half. Defensive line moves up. This would be a floater. Couldn't get it over the wall, over the line. Opportunity lost. Lidcombe goes to the left. That's Luke Kwan. Worked well in the first half. Can he score one? Goes first time shot. Over the crossbar. Making a claim for some points in the Fred Barlow Medal Award. Who do you think earns points this match? Does anyone from Auburn deserve a point? It's a hard one. Luke Kwan, like I said, he had a fantastic first half. Matty Munro, fantastic first half. Despite missing that sitter, came back strong. Lidcombe, take the ball, turns inside. How? Luke Kwan! Is that a goal? It is! Luke Kwan! Goal! 4-1! Training drill there. Well done, well deserved, Luke Kwan. I would give him 2 or 3 points for the Fred Barlow medal. Who do you reckon should get some points? An admirable effort from the Auburn lads. There was that period in the second half. They threw everything at it. They looked good, strong, but they couldn't convert. Congratulations to the efforts. The defensive line of Lidcombe Waratah Black. Slow start to the season, but they are ready, willing, and more importantly, able, committed to defending their crown. And on today's performance, we're a very strong Auburn team, threw everything at them. It's going to take a very good effort from the teams above them to try and stop Lidcombe Waratah Black from repeating X-League Championship. Auburn inside the box. Comfortable. Lidcombe takes it out. Over the next 2 or 3 weeks, viewers, there's going to be some interesting developments happening on the ladder, with possible disciplinary actions and possible point deduction for 3 or 4 teams. That makes for a grandstand finish. This X-League, this Challenge Shield, potentially may not be decided to the very last round. That's fantastic viewing. Wahid sends the ball in. Monroe sends it over the goal line. This will be the last kick. The referee looked at his watch. If they score, he'll be a consolation goal, but all goals count. And if the golden boots means anything, they'll be trying to score too. Left foot, swing, back stick. Lets it run. Gently over the sideline. Referee still lets them play for a throw-in. Thank you everyone for joining us here on GDSFA TV. I've really enjoyed this match and enjoy always the X-League. I've just been confirmed there have been 3 added minutes. They're playing a bit of injury time or stoppage time. Auburn, could they? Offside. Straight to the breadbasket of the keeper anyway. So yes, some very interesting developments will unfold over the next week or two, with multiple teams in the top half of the draw facing possible disciplinary action and possible point deduction. I won't harbour that point, but it may mean some very interesting results and matchups will take place in the remaining rounds. This is round 12, 3 rounds remaining in the X-League to determine the Challenge Shield, followed by the World Cup style group stage, who will determine the finalists of the traditional final series. Very exciting new format. Looking forward to calling the matches. Here it comes. Consolation if they can score this one. Everyone's on the 18-yard line right in front of us. Enough to go for goal here. He does. Oh, he sends it into orbit. The referee looks at his watch. 20-odd seconds remaining. I take this opportunity to say thank you everyone for joining us here on GDSFA TV. Looking forward to next week's matches. Not sure who it will be. Decision has not been made. As Lidcombe try and score another one. Oh, it is. Oh, across the face, a goal. And with that final kick, the referee calls full time here at Progress Park, with Lidcombe defending champions 4 taking on Auburn District White 1 in a wonderfully entertaining match, especially in the first half and up until probably the 3rd or definitely the 4th goal late in this match. Next week, as I said to you, not sure who will be broadcasting. Lots of moving parts happening there, but we'll try and give you the best match available for the best entertainment on GDSFA TV. My name is Noel Dona. Have a great night and God bless.